Okay, today we're going to talk about 140 reasons why you should learn Arabic. Great reasons. So let's go over to the blog here and feel free to exercise while I read this to you. It's on my blog here or while you're driving in the car. But let's get into it. So 140 reasons for Muslims to learn Arabic. So Arabic isn't just about a language. It's the key to understanding Islamic knowledge, fostering unity among Muslims, and reversing the effects of colonialism. So here's some reasons, actually 140 reasons. Spiritual and religious benefits. Number one, understand the Quran directly without translation. It's such a beautiful thing. There's nothing like the sweetness of faith. Deepen khushu', your concentration in your salah. When you really feel the salah, learning Arabic will help you to increase your humility, your concentration in salah. Comprehend du'as as they were originally spoken. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has some beautiful du'as. Engage deeply with hadith literature in its original language. We don't want to be people that reject the Prophet and reject hadith because rejecting hadith is rejecting the Prophet. After all, how do you know how to offer the Eid Salah? How do you even know how to offer the five Salah? The Quran doesn't tell you the specifics. It just tells you in general, offer Salah. It's the Hadith that gives us specifics on everything in a religion. So we want to engage deeply with the Hadith. We want to access tafsir, exegesis of the Quran without reliance on secondary interpretations. Strengthen our iman by grasping the full meanings of the divine words. Appreciate the linguistic miracles of the Quran. The language is so beautiful compared to like English. There's no comparison between English and Arabic. How descriptive it is, how precise it is, how beautiful, how, when you read the Quran, how it has a very rhythmic tone and how it has advanced Arabic structures in there that really take those two-dimensional words and make them three-dimensional. Gain clarity and understanding Islamic laws and jurisprudence. Follow sermons and khutbah in Arabic with ease. Man, there's some amazing Arabic khutbahs. And by listening to khutbahs, you actually get stronger in Arabic. And this is why I like listening to khutbahs in Arabic. And there's people that are really easy to listen to, like Abdul Razak ibn Badr, very easy person to listen to. And I'm sure there's others as well. But he's a person I like to listen to because he speaks slow and very clear, and he only uses classical fusha. Improve pronunciation and understanding of dhikr, decolonization and cultural revival. Reverse the linguistic and cultural erasure caused by colonialism. Colonialism affected the Muslims. They wanted to separate us from Arabic. So let's do the opposite of what they want. Strengthen Islamic identity independent from Western linguistic dominance. Preserve and reclaim lost traditions that were disrupted by foreign rule. Revive Islamic intellectual heritage without reliance on Western intermediaries. Free oneself from the Eurocentric interpretations of Islam. We only need to learn Islam from other Muslims. We don't need to listen to Islam from non-Muslims. If you want to know about your house, you know more about your house than somebody else. So we only learn Islam from Muslims. Reject the dilution of Islamic knowledge through inaccurate translations. Challenge Western takeover of knowledge production. Revitalize Islamic governance and scholarship through direct Arabic learning. Build confidence in Muslim identity without a Western influence. Recognize the historical effects of colonial powers to suppress Arabic learning. And you can read about the history of like Egypt and Algeria, how the Western powers purposely separated the Arabic from the Muslims. So we want to learn Fusha. We want to learn classical Arabic, not just a local dialect. No, we want to learn classical Fusha because that's the keys to reading books by Ibn Taymiyyah, the Quran that came from Allah, and the foundational knowledge. Solidarity and unity among Muslims. Break language barriers between Muslims worldwide. Develop deeper connections with Arabic speaking brothers and sisters. Strengthen the Ummah's sense of belonging. Unify Muslims by using Arabic as a lingua franca in the Islamic world. Communicate seamlessly with Muslims across different continents. Number 26, stand in solidarity with Arabic speaking oppressed communities. Number 27, developed greater empathy for global Muslim struggles. Share common values and ideas more efficiently. Foster mutual understanding between diverse Islamic traditions. Number 30, strengthen the connection between Islamic movements worldwide. Walking in the footsteps of scholars. Follow in the path of scholars like Ahmed ibn Hanbal and other scholars. Understand the methodologies of Ibn Taymiyyah and al-Ghazali. Access the original writings of Ibn Kathir, Ibn Khathum, and Nawawi. Learn how past scholars mastered Arabic before delving into other sciences. Revive the legacy of scholars like Ibn Khaldun and Ibn Haytham. Explore how Arabic shaped the golden age of Islamic civilization. Discover the linguistic beauty of Hassan ibn Thabit as he defended the Prophet through poetry. Read the classical works of Islamic jurisprudence without translation. Gain insight into the debates of early scholars on Aqidah, Fiqh, and Hadith. And I don't know, I think you would be better off probably just learning the correct Aqidah by reading books like Aqidah, Tasawiyah, and or reading Kitab al-Tawheed, reading um, uh, Kashf Shubahat, Kashf Shubahat, reading these type of books on Tawheed to really learn Aqidah. Access wisdom of scholars across Islamic history. Increasing knowledge and education. Read classical Islamic, philosophy in its original forms as an understanding of understanding. Going too deep in philosophy is never a really good thing, but understanding it on a basic level is a good thing so it doesn't get used against you. But going too deep into philosophy, there's better things to spend more time on. Avoid distortions in translated text. Yep, they definitely exist. Access thousands of untranslated Islamic books. Number 43. Lots of books have not been translated, and the ones that have been translated, a lot of them just really aren't that good. I was reading one a couple days ago. It was horrible. I couldn't even follow the English translation. And you're always getting somebody else's opinion of things when you read a translation. Strengthen critical thinking by engaging with Arabic text. It was said that Umar said, learn Arabic because it will increase you in wisdom. Gain deeper insights into Islamic metaphysics and theology. And these are things to kind of understand in general without delving too deep, but it's kind of interesting to understand how people understood in the past. All you really need is what the Prophet gave you. We want to understand things the way the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave it to us. And we didn't really see the Sahaba reading metaphysics and theology. But again, after we study Aqidah, after we study Tawheed, it might be good to know just these things from more of a historical standpoint. Study the rich history of Arabic poetry and literature. There's a lot of beautiful poetry out there, and it's very advanced. And without having good Arabic, you're not going to be able to touch it. And it's going to make your Arabic go to another level. Master Islamic history and political thought. Learn the original scientific contributions written in Arabic. Understand Arabic grammar and logical structure. Gain an appreciation of the Arabic rhetoric and eloquence. Personal and practical benefits. Travel to Arabic speaking countries with ease. Open up opportunities for business and trade. Communicate, fluently during Hajj and Umrah. Such a nice experience. I made Hajj. Definitely want to do it. Um, Increase job opportunities in Islamic organizations. Yep, that's true. Benefit from dawah effects by understanding Arabic because it helps you to give dawah easier when you quote the Quran or someone tries to play games with the religion. You could keep them from misinterpreting things and playing games. Help translate Islamic texts accurately. Strengthen your memory by engaging in a new language. Improve your ability to think in multiple perspectives. Strengthen mental discipline through linguistic learning. Develop a stronger sense of personal accomplishment. Accessing classical books without translation. Read the Tafsir Tabari according to be Ibn Kathir directly. Study books of hadith like Bukhari, Muslim, Abu Dawood. Engage in Muwatta of Ibn Malik. Read foundational books like by Shafi. Study classical works of spirituality. Um, uh, Now, some of these books, these these classical books on spirituality, they differ than what the Prophet and Sahaba understood. So we first and foremost we want to understand things according to the way the Prophet and Sahaba understood it before we go delve into other things just for curiosity sake. Access historical accounts written by Ibn Khaldun. He was a historian. Very interesting concepts. Really good thing to read. Learn directly from Ashatabi works on Usul fiqh. Understand Arabic medical texts from the golden age of Islam, study Arabic astronomy and science books firsthand, gain insight into classical poetry and prose, dawah and spreading Islam, effectively communicate with non-Arabic speakers about Islam, enhance public speaking for delivering Islamic talks. It really does enhance your khutbahs when you can speak in good Arabic. Understand and convey the true meaning of Quranic verses. Avoid misinterpretations when explaining Islam. Deliver khutbahs with proper Arabic articulation. Engage in interfaith dialogue with confidence. Teach others Arabic. Strengthen the Muslim community and get good deeds. Be an ambassador of Islamic knowledge. Translate Islamic texts accurately without for non-Arabic speakers. Contribute to dawah efforts globally with direct Quranic references. And we need Arabic speaking people to get dawah also. It's not just non Arabic speaking people. We need Arabic speaking Muslims and non Muslims to also receive dawah. Improve time management by incorporating Arabic learning into daily routines. Develop resilience and perseverance through mastering Arabic grammar. Gain confidence in public speaking articulation. Improve listening skills by understanding diverse Arabic dialects. And it is interesting how the different dialects, how they express things. Enhance career prospects in journalism, diplomacy, and academia. Travel and cultural experience. Navigate Arabic-speaking countries with ease. Enjoy traveling for Hajj and Umrah without language barriers. Engage in authentic Arabic conversations with locals. Experience Arabic poetry, literature, and art in its original form. Understand Arabic proverbs and their wisdom. Yeah, I remember listening when I was in spent some time in Egypt. Uh, some of the stories, like a man named Juha, kind of like funny stories and things. So, yeah, there's a wealth of cultural exchanges. Gain access to traditional Arabic hospitality and etiquette. Yes, this is so true. Arabic hospitality, the Islamic hospitality in general throughout the Muslim world. Like if you go to Africa, go to Egypt, it's good to take part in and understand. It's a cultural experience. Appreciate Islamic architecture and its Arabic inscriptions. Understand Arabic calligraphy in both art and science. Arabic calligraphy is so beautiful. And it's beautiful art without having to put images of living things, which goes against the teachings of our Prophet, alayhi salatu wasalam. And even in the Bible, it said don't make graving images. So we definitely don't want to have so many images in our house. And it will increase the energy, the good energy, meaning increase having angels in our house and make the house even more beautiful and pleasant. Enjoy Arabic media, movies without music, and music without subtitles. So definitely you can have a cultural experience by understanding what Arabic media talks about and looking at news sources and what's happening. Uh, as far as music, something I personally would avoid. I mean, we have the Quran. Uh, let's see here. Strengthen historical appreciation by reading inscriptions in ancient masajid. Historical impacts. Access historical texts from the early Islamic period. Read first-hand accounts of Islamic conquest. Understand the history and of spread of Arabic. Gain insight into Arabic preserved knowledge. Study the impact of Arabic in Andalus. Learn about Arabic's influence on European languages. Read ancient manuscripts in their original form. Discover Arabic contributions to world literature. Learn how Arabic fostered global trade networks. Explore Arabic's role in shaping medieval Islamic civilization and how it affected Western civilization as well. They said when Newton was turning the page talking about gravity, he turned the page of the books written by Muslim scholars. He was clearly affected by the works of the Muslim scholars. A lot of people aren't aware of this. Access to media and literature. Watch Arabic TV shows and news without subtitles. There's some benefit in that and to help you to learn more Arabic, but of course, if you're going to listen to media, listen to scholars. Um, like I said, I like Abdul Razak ibn Badr, very clear Arabic. I can learn a lot from. Listen to Arabic podcasts on Islamic scholarship. Read contemporary Arabic books and newspapers. There's a website called Easy Arabic. I believe that's what it's called, and it's like a Arabic news site for teaching Arabic, written by a nice brother named Rami. Follow Arab scholars on social media without translation. That's something I never thought about. Accessing Arabic Islamic lectures and debates directly. Enjoy Arabic poetry and classical literature. Understand Arab political discourse. Read Arabic science philosophy books. I wouldn't go too deep into philosophy until I had a strong akida. I would definitely read Kitab al-Tawheed, Kashf al-Shubahat, and of course, taking some good courses at the International Open University is a good option also. Keep up with Arabic news sources. Appreciate Arabic calligraphy and written art. Lots of beautiful Arabic art. Scientific advancements. Study Arabic contributions to medicine. Read about Arabic mathematicians like Al-Khwarizmi. Learn about Arabic astronomy advancements. Discover how Arabic scholars preserve Greek philosophy. Understand Arabic's role in early chemistry. I believe chemistry, alchemia, came from the Arabic language. Read scientific texts from the Islamic Golden Age, and I definitely want to do more of that. Learn about Arab innovations in agriculture. Explore Arabic engineering and architecture. Gain insight to Arab navigational techniques. Study Islamic medicine in its original text. Strengthen family bonds. Teach Arabic to children and family members. Strengthen communication in mixed Arabic speaking families. Build stronger religious foundation for children. Help children connect with the Quran from an early age. Pass on language of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to future generations. Encourage family Quranic discussions in Arabic. Improve parent-child Islamic education at home. Develop deeper connections with Arabic speaking relatives. We should definitely be teaching Arabic to our children. Strengthen Islamic identity within the family, foster love for the Arabic language across generations. So, learning Arabic or final thoughts is more than just acquiring a language, it's a revival of identity. There was a time early on, everywhere you went in the Muslim world, people were really speaking Arabic. They took it all. So we want to bring that back. So we want to revive our identity, our faith, and our knowledge. And by learning Arabic, you're taking part in that, just like by memorizing the Quran, you're taking part in the preservation of the religion. In learning Arabic, you are taking part in the preservation of the religion. That should make you feel good. It empowers Muslims to reconnect with their heritage, strengthen their faith, and build stronger global community. The benefits are endless, but the journey begins with the first step. Start today and embark on the path of scholars, thinkers, and leaders in Islam. www.staywitharabic.com.